Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers literally just walked into Philadelphia and showcased why they should be one of the favorites, if not the favorite, to win it all this season. That's how good of a football team they are, and that's how good of a football team they can be. They just competed. They just beat a team in the Eagles who, went to the Super Bowl last year, barely lost, came down to a penalty in the end of the Super Bowl, but they dominated. They didn't just beat them. They absolutely curb stomped them 42-19. Brock Purdy looked like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Again, 4 touchdowns, 314 yards passing, 148 rating as a quarterback, and then McCaffrey went off. Deebo Samuel had a couple of touchdowns. Brandon Aiyuk showcased, why he could be one of the best receivers, one of the best route runners in the NFL. This team is scary. I mean, when you look at their stats offensively, they're ranking number 3 in points per game, 28.2 points per game, right? They scored 42 versus the Eagles. They also ranked number 1 in points allowed per game. Guys, they allowed 19 points to the Philadelphia Eagles. That is absolutely amazing, and I feel like every single San Francisco 49er fan out there in the world right now should be absolutely stoked about this win. This proves everything. We've been waiting and waiting to see what the 49ers could do versus the Eagles, and we had Eagles fans around the world saying, oh, we cannot wait to get our hands on, San Francisco infield. Yeah, well, they look stupid now because the 49ers just proved they are legitimate. I mean, this game was scrappy. This game was physical, and we could tell there was a couple of ejections as well. This is what we wanted to see out of the 49ers, and they did exactly what I thought they would do. We saw why Brock Purdy should be the MVP of the league this year, but also I am so excited to dive into some of this film. Now, I can't really dive into too much film with the footage I have, obviously, because it'll get copyrighted, but in a couple of days, and I'm gonna, do what I can here in this video, but in a couple of days, I will be dropping a full breakdown of the 49ers offense versus the Eagles. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys do me a huge favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I want you to comment down below saying more film if you guys want to see me continue to break down more film throughout the rest of the season. I am going to throw in a couple of clips from last game, the ones I love the most with Brock Purdy, just to show you guys how much I love Brock Purdy and just how elite he is. I'm going to show that a little on in this video, but I do want to break down 2 plays here in this game. Hopefully they don't get copyrighted, but let's take a look at these plays just really quickly before we jump into some of last game's film. All right, here we go. First touchdown in the game here for the Niners. I love this. See this pre-snap motion? This affects defenses so much. We saw a little bit of movement here, but overall looks like zone coverage to me. But we're going to see a bunch of these guys bite down on this play fake, and then we're going to see Brandon Aiyuk leak back to the corner of the end zone. We're also going to get Jawuan Jennings cracking back this way, trying to get into the flat. This is going to create so many different distractions for this defense. But boom, here we go. Boom, play action. You got one guy coming in. This guy thinks it could be a run. Boom, boom, boom. All of these guys are suffocating up, not even worrying about Brandon Aiyuk. This guy probably has a responsibility, along with this guy, to get to the back left of the end zone, covering their zone. But boom, they all bite on it. We get this. But look at what Brock Purdy does in this scenario. You need to make sure you don't look straight at Brandon Aiyuk, because this guy right here, who is trying to get back into his zone, doesn't even know Brandon Aiyuk is there. Now, why this is so effective is because if he looks at Brandon Aiyuk, this DB will know, okay, there's someone behind me. But since he just stares down Jawuan Jennings, pump fakes it, Blankenship still has no idea Aiyuk was behind him. He turns, he fires, and look at, you see how he stopped his feet, he stopped his motion? That is only because he didn't know Aiyuk was there. Let me try to back this up for you guys so you can see it perfectly. Now I'm going to pause it again. So watch how he stops. He plants his feet because he doesn't realize there's someone behind him. Boom, see that? He just stopped. He's not really rotating this way anymore. This is a perfect touchdown. This is a beautiful play by Brock Purdy. An unbelievable catch there by Brandon Aiyuk. I think they'll show us another version of it or another angle of it. But dude, this is what makes them so special. They come out, do some crazy pre-snap motion with Deebo Samuel, and this is exactly what you want to see. I mean, let's see it one more time here. Again, you get the pre-snap motion. We got all these guys butting down to the right side. Brock Purdy looks left, pump fakes. You got this guy here stopping on a dime, trying to be like, oh, sorry about that, but what do I do with this football? Or what do I do? Who do I defend? Doesn't even know Aiyuk's there. Wide open touchdown. Beautiful catch. This is what makes them so special. All right, and look at the design of this play really quickly. We're going to get some pre-snap motion here by Brandon Aiyuk. This really confused the defense. They think it could be an end around this way, but what we're actually going to get is boom, a fake here, and then an end around here to Deebo Samuel. And I want to see you how, or show you guys how perfectly executed this is. So boom, and here we go. Hassan Reddick doesn't even know Deebo Samuel is coming around here. They play action this absolutely perfectly with, we got a crackback block here. We got a play action fake to the running back. And look at his line of vision. He doesn't even know Deebo Samuel is back here. He thinks he's running a route on the left side of the field or blocking on the left side of the field. Boom, perfectly. That's why he cuts in and he's like, oh, damn, there's a guy back here. Doesn't even know. And once you have Deebo Samuel with the ball in your hands right here, nobody is going to be able to stop him. I mean, you are too fast, or what I should say is you are too slow to catch my guy Deebo Samuel here up the right sideline. Great block here by George Kittle. Actually blocks two guys, and there I go, did it again. Blocks two guys in one, and this is going to go so unnoticed. What a block there by George Kittle. Like I said, takes out two guys in just one. This team has unity. And let's watch this play one more time here. We got the pre-snap motion here by Brandon Aiyuk, and again, got a crackback block here, play action fake to Elijah Mitchell. Doesn't even understand Deebo's back there, and then boom, gets up the right side. Nobody is catching him. You're not catching him. And then the two guys over here that could catch him, sorry, we got George Kittle here absolutely laying the wood, man. And I don't mean that in the best way possible, but big play there by the 49ers, and they showcase why they're the best team in the NFL right now. With that being said, man, the 49ers just proved me and the entire world wrong with their performance here versus Philadelphia. I was going to show you guys some more film from last game, but I really just want to wait until the all coaches 22 film drops for this game. Like I said, if you guys want to see that film, make sure you guys comment more film in the comments down below. Also subscribe, join the family, and also comment down below, what do you think the 49ers record will be by the end of the season? If you ask me, they play Seattle next. I do think they win that game in San Francisco, and then you take on the Cardinals in Arizona. Should be a W, and then you take on the Ravens. I think that will be a test for them, but ultimately I think they come away with a W. I think they beat the Commanders in Washington, and I truly think they beat the Rams as well. I think they end the season on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 game winning streak. I really do think they can. I mean, I don't think any of those teams can really compete. I do think the Ravens will give them a run for their money, but I think, Seattle, I think the Cardinals, I think the Commanders and the Rams should or could be, a cakewalk for them going forward. I think, when you talk about a championship caliber team, this is it right now, man. Brock Purdy is playing at an MVP type of level this season. I mean, the man's on pace to have an unbelievable season. I mean, probably, over 4,000 yards. I mean, the man has been that good, that special this season. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all if they end up being, the scariest team in the NFL this season. But let me know what you guys think their record will be by the end of the season. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and we'll see you when the all 22 coaches film drops for the film breakdown. Peace.